want to complain.
Oh, please.
Oh,
Oh yeah. You waited long enough.
Yeah, man, this fucking Gavin Newsom thing had me on 10
Perturbed.
yesterday. Oh, I was pissed. So the internet, I have good sense, so I knew to pay a little more attention to things. But there was a text going around, or a what do you call it? Like a tweet going around about Gavin Newsom, governor of California, saying that he had said this racist thing at the event. Did y'all hear it? Did y'all see it?
No.
So the quote was that Gavin Newsom was at an all-black voter event in Atlanta and said to them, "Hey, I'm like you. I got 960 on my SAT, and I can't read." And the internet went crazy with it. A rap artist who shall remain nameless posted it. Major political commentators, right-wing political commentators, from Sean Hannity to everybody posted it. Left-wing commentators posted it, saying like, "This is why we can't trust the Democrats. They're racist too." I mean, it was like wildfire. And something said, "This ain't right." I don't think he would do that.
You researching it?
Yeah. So, and the thing is, it ain't take that much research. I just went and watched the interview.
Okay.
Now, it went around with a clip.
Same thing I did.
Yeah,
Most people are not doing that, by the way.
Exactly. And this is the frustration. Because it went around with the clip. So I heard the clip. But even in the clip, he wasn't saying what they said he said. And I'm always skeptical. The moment I see a quote with direct quotes on it that's different than the video, I'm already like, okay, what's really happening here?
Okay.
So I went to YouTube, I found the interview, and like there's like 4 or 5 things happening that's different, right? First thing, he was talking about his dyslexia. And he didn't say, "I can't read." He said, "I can't read speeches," right? And he was explaining why he couldn't read the speech. That's the first thing. Also, when you look at the clip, there's a glitch. There's like a half a second jump in the clip. So clearly they cut something out.
Of course.
Right? He said, "I'm not better than you," right? I got a 960. He basically was saying, "I'm a regular guy." The next thing, I said, they keep saying it's a speech to black voters. I sell books for a living. And when a white person comes to town, it ain't usually a room full of black people there. For politicians. If it's a person black, and I'm not saying black people don't read books, they just don't usually care about politicians to that extent.
Especially white ones.
So I made some phone calls, then I found some videos. The room is 95% white. So he wasn't talking to black people. He didn't say, "I can't read." And even when he said 960, again, he was talking in the context. The question that was asked to him by the interviewer, who was the mayor of Atlanta, was, they also said he insulted black interviewer. They didn't even know enough to know it was the mayor of Atlanta. He was saying like, "What did you learn from your journey?" And he was like, basically like, "I'm not better than anybody else." So and then I said, let me see if he said this before, because politicians don't usually say shit on book tour that they ain't said before. He said the same shit to Charlie Kirk. If anything, he shouldn't have been talking to Charlie Kirk, but he did an interview with Charlie Kirk. Everywhere he goes on book tour, he says the exact same words. So it became a controversy, and what pisses me off about it is not just that the right wingers are doing it, because they do that on purpose, because they're scared of Gavin Newsom, because they think he can be the next president, and he can.
He could.
It's the fact that the left wingers jumped on it, the black people, everybody jumped on it, and then everybody repeats the story, and they say things that are facts as if they're not facts, and then when you argue people, they say, "No, look, it's right there in the grill. Oh, look, it's right there over there," as if to disprove me. And I'm like, well, here's the actual evidence. All you're doing is showing people repeating the same lie. But we don't, and this is why we have to actually study. This is why we have to actually look shit up before we get outraged by it. You know what I mean? This is why we actually have to do our homework, because by the time it got corrected, it was too late. And the bots were off.
It was already, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
The bots created.
Yes.
Well,
That's really...
the misinformation is
It's big business. And they have the bots create that shit. Yeah. They'll cut it up, they'll splice it, put the whole shit together. Whatever you want somebody to say, you can make them say it if you get enough video of it.
Exactly.
This goes back to my engagement farming beef earlier in the pod. Like, I know you can't make it illegal, but there should be something.
I'm not against it being illegal to like disinformation. You know what I mean? It's one thing to say, look, we say the wrong thing. We all can say the wrong shit. I mean, up here we all say some shit that's incorrect. You can't do any show without saying something inaccurate. But when you make a campaign to miseducate the public or to give the public bad information to do harm, I don't know how to deal with it. But on the list of shit that should be illegal, that would be the one I'd fight last. I'll just say that.
But even that, let's say it was illegal. Again, like you said, the damage is already going to be done. Yeah. So even if you catch whoever made that, you get what I'm saying? You catch them, you bring them up on whatever charge we now have that we can bring them up on, the damage is done. Too many people that jumped on it. It's accepted as fact. And people don't usually hear the cleanup.
But it'll discredit the people, or if the penalty is severe enough, it'll discourage them from doing it. I think that you can lie. I think when politicians or people that have been appointed or elected to be figures of authority, we place them with a certain level of responsibility and a certain level of trust. And I think when they purposefully do it, then I think that shit should be really, really punishable.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's different than some
maybe get their
podcasters
pockets.
talking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you are a person that's been elected by the masses, people put their faith in you.
True.
To lead them or to do what's right for them. I think it's fucked up when those people are the ones that's doing the bullshit or lying or swaying the public for their own benefit. I think it's fucked up.
Man, homeboy bought Twitter and then incentivized people to do the bullshit on Twitter.
True.
Yeah.
And we're here.
That's where the money is. The
That's
money's
it.
in the bullshit. You're
That's
right. You're
literally
100%
it.
right. I hate it, man. I was over there yesterday, and I'm not even a Gavin Newsom fan. I just feel the need to speak up for the truth, and also to not let dumb shit get us distracted. I got to call every coon, every Uncle Tom. You tap dancing for Massa Newsom. I don't even like this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But we got to tell the truth, man. I just hate the confidence with which people were speaking about this, and people who I respect. I mean, I'm watching people. I mean, Cornel West was on there with blasting them for it.
Really?
And again, there's plenty of reasons to criticize Gavin Newsom. I'm not saying you gotta. There's plenty of reasons.
This
to not
just ain't
fuck
one
with
of them.
Yeah, this ain't one of them. And Cornel didn't mean any harm. He was repeating what he got from the news. But again, like you can't trust the news no more. So anyway, that's my rant for the day. Do your own homework, y'all. Study this shit.
They're not.
They won't.
They won't.
Yeah, at least I could say I said it.
Neutral button.